Welcome everyone to another day of geography. In this video, you will learn about different kinds of maps and how to analyze them, what they can be used for. So simply put, maps are pictures of the world, but different types can tell you different things. And we're going to look at 7 different kinds: political, physical, topographic, climate, economic or resource, road, and thematic. Now, a physical map shows the physical landscape features of a place. So generally, you have just the rivers, the mountains. You can see here that it shows elevation as well, with the green being lower elevation and brown being higher elevation. So as you move west, we know there's the Rocky Mountains right there. Over here is the Appalachian Mountains, and you can see the change in the elevation. Next, we have political maps. These show the state or province and national boundaries of a place. So these are lines on a map that they just don't exist there in real life, but we have decided how we're going to chunk things together. So usually it's got those borders, and on this map you can see the red indicates capitals of each state, and then the white are different other major cities. And this one actually even goes so far as to make the size of the circle identify the population of who lives in that area. Topographic maps. These are similar to physical maps, but they are a more detailed view of elevation changes. So instead of just a big blob over here where you have the Rocky Mountains, you can actually see the crest of the mountains, and you can tell more where the valleys are, so the spots in between the mountains, and even down into this region here, you can see that as well. Climate maps. These can be used for many different purposes, but the main focus is identifying climate zones of a region. If you ever look at a package of seeds for plants, it will show a map of the United States with different regions as to what time you should plant those seeds based on what the temperature generally is. So for Kansas, we are in what's called a warm continental climate according to the Köppen climate classification. There's all sorts of different classifications you can use. Economic or resource maps. This is a specific type. It looks for a specific type of economic activity or natural resources present in an area. So for this map specifically deals with the top selling industries in each state. And so you've got this key on the side that tells you what everything means. And for Kansas, we are this light, let me use a different color, this kind of light purple one there, which if we go over here, that says aerospace. So aerospace provides $2.6 billion a year. For Kansas, it is our top producing industry. Whereas somewhere like Nevada, which has Las Vegas, over here, it has a $20 billion industry that is accommodation and food services. So casinos, hotels, things like that. So you can look and see what it looks like from place to place. Road maps. Anytime you open up Google Maps, it's basically a road map. This shows details to guide travel, to be able to get you from point A to point B. And usually there is some sort of difference in what kind of roads you're on. So for example, this map of Wichita, it has all the highways as orange, and it has some major roads bigger. They aren't actually that big. This map is not to scale, but those white lines there, and then the little black lines in the middle there would be those small roads like in the neighborhoods. So you can go over here and you can see there's like Ridge Road right there. This is going to be Tyler Road, Mays Road, and so on. Thematic maps. These focus on a particular theme or special topic. This map in particular shows what companies provide the most sports sponsorship in each state. So you can see there's quite a few Pepsi. So that means that Pepsi sponsors sports in this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, ooh, the little one over there, and so on. And somewhere like Kansas, the sponsorship is Pizza Hut. They are the main sponsor. That doesn't mean others don't, but they provide the most amount. Thematic maps can be used for all sorts of things, but they will focus on one specific area. So that's all 7 maps quickly for you. So you've got political, physical, topographic, climate, economic and resource, road, and thematic. Now, as you're looking at maps, make sure to pay attention to the title. It should help you identify what kind of map it is. So this one right here, this is just the title of a map, and it says Map of the Empire of Germany, including all the states comprehended under that name. So the fact that it is specifically pointing out all the states, that map is going to be most likely a political map, showing those imaginary lines versus the actual physical formation. There you go, and have fun looking at some different kinds of maps.